I have no pubes.
Mysterious vault.
Most of my friends are ghosts.
I'm gonna suck it. I'll suck it.
Hey, don't do that. Senor Poop, Reginald, and Floyd the Peanut Butter Ghost all walk through the mysterious door and enter the other side of the candy shop. What they are faced with is hard to describe. The outside of the building made it look like a typical corner store candy shop, but somehow it seems bigger on the inside. The inside of the other half is massive. It's a huge factory deploying tons of candy left and right, conveyor belts whizzing everywhere. It's a real fucking Star Wars Episode 2 droid factory moment, but with candy. You see a security guard rounding the corner and is about to make his way over to you. In fact, actually, no. Tell you what, you bump right into the security guard. Oh, you know what? Actually, wait. You know what? Let's roll to see who bumps into him.
All right.
So if 4 is just going to be a reroll, 1 through 3 is going to be what's on the character sheet. 2. Senor Poop bumps into the security guard. He turns around and he says, "What are you doing here, kid?"
I just became a man.
Are you attempting to persuade him of that? How do you?
Yes, I convince him that I just became a man.
All right, let's see if he buys that.
And I'll convince him.
You fucking convince him. It is a mixed success. So, he kind of looks at you like, I don't know if I believe you, but good enough, I guess. It's like,
there was this chick back there, and she was very nice to me, and
Is he talking about his mom?
I sucked her.
A mysterious chick. The guard's
it
like,
wasn't my mom. I promise it wasn't my mom.
Wasn't your mom.
My mom didn't do it.
I better go look into that right away.
You better go find HR.
I better go look into that right away. Thank you for telling me about that, young kid. I mean, sorry, young man.
It was rude.
Okay, and then the guard goes away. According to the intel that Sir Reginald was given, there is a certain chute that should lead to a mysterious part of the candy shop that might have this ticket. You look around and you see several conveyor belts, and they're all dumping candy into one of 4 different chutes. These chutes all look identical. Is there any way you might be able to figure out which one is the right one to go to?
Let's yeet something down one.
Yeet something. Okay. What do you yeet down?
We haven't used any of our generic skills.
Hey, can I borrow a shoe?
A shoe?
Reggie, I'm sure your shoes are more expensive. Mr. Poop, a shoe if you don't mind.
Yeah.
No, I have extra.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll take one of each. Give me.
Yeah. I'm wearing 2 different ones.
Okay, yeah, let's get those off of your feet right now.
All right.
Can I make a roll for something true?
For something true? What do you mean?
Yes. When we take off Mr. Poop's shoes, he has hooves.
Frankie, the question is not can you. The question is what will happen when you do. So let's find out.
You can do this with other characters? What the fuck?
What's the bad thing?
Nothing. It's just I thought it would be interesting.
Carson's gonna make it work no matter what.
For who? Sorry, which character again?
Mr. Poop.
Mr. Poop. It's Senor Poop to you, by the way. But here we go.
Sorry, Senor Poop. When we take off Senor Poop's shoes, reveal he has hooves.
Okay. You take off the shoes. It's revealed that Senor Poop has hooves. And what's the name? I'm a little caught off guard. But when his feet go back, he seems a little embarrassed, but it's not that big a deal to him. But when he puts his feet down, they make a clip clop noise that alerts a that alerts another security guard who isn't as convinced. The security guard is now actively running at you, but
He has to roll for that.
But he's across the hall, so it's going to take just enough time for him to get to you for you to perform 2 actions.
Okay.
And he says, "Stop right there, criminal scum! You're not allowed back here."
Oh fuck! I'm bad.
Yeah, that's why you're bad at running. Oh no.
So what do you do?
Okay, can you remind me the layout of our place here?
You have walked into a giant factory.
Mhm.
Ahead of you are 4 different chutes that mechanical arms are dropping candy down. According to your intel, one of those chutes will lead to whatever it is you're looking for, the golden ticket. You're essentially on like a catwalk. In front of you are stairs leading down to the chutes. To the right of you is the guard running towards you again on the catwalk. And to the left of you is the catwalk leads to a different part of the factory where the candy is coming from.
All right, let's really think about this. Carson gave us 2 actions each. We could either sneak.
No, 2 actions for the party.
For the party, right?
And we're also being actively
We could
pursued.
either sneak, yoink, eat.
There's a lot you
We can do all of our stuff. We could
The only
summon,
thing you can't do is have
damned.
Augustus try to persuade this guy.
I'm just trying to think of like a 1-2 though, like 2 actions. So
I was thinking about summoning a.
are those simultaneous actions, or are you gonna make us?
No,
do
I think
something?
it's 1, 2 before this guy catches up to us.
So something's gonna happen in between 1 and 2.
You can essentially. I gave you 2 actions in case, but because the guards are patrolling different sections of the factory. The one that is patrolling your section, you already dealt with. So the other one is pretty
So we
far
have
away.
2 to get away.
You have 2 actions just because you might fail, and logistically speaking, you would have enough time to do 2 things.
Okay,
I could
Got it.
summon a spirit of the damned.
that's true.
I think that would be a good distraction.
And if that's +2,
And notably, it says summon spirits, plural. So maybe you could bring a fuck ton.
That will
And
depend
summon
on
the
guy.
dead U.S. presidents.
No!
every single one.
Bring back
They don't like each other. They don't like each other, but they're fighting for
Distract
each other.
this guy so that now we're in a crowd. Of
We'll
spirits.
blend in like Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Or at least you will.
Let's see what happens. Oh, but you get plus how many? It doesn't matter. It's a mixed success. Okay, a +2, so it becomes an 8. You get a mixed success. So Floyd the Peanut Butter Ghost raises their hands up into the air, and every single deceased U.S. president starts populating the entire candy factory. The guard is pretty spooked. However, the mixed part of this is that the U.S. presidents start bickering with each other and can't agree on a single thing. Because of that, they're too distracted to haunt the guard. The guard is trying to get to you, but has to push through all the presidents, and some of them are elbowing him in the face. It's not great. And so I will say that you haven't gotten you away from the guard, but you have bought yourself more time. And I'll say this, one of the presidents destroys one of the chutes, and it was one of the wrong chutes. So your choices have gone from 4 to
Thank you,
3
President.
if you wanted to go that route.
Mr. President. Thank you. Cool.
You also notably said they have to come from hell,
Yes.
which does have some implications for what happened to all the U.S.
just Andrew
We
presidents.
said every U.S. president, look.
Giving the audience 2 + 2 and letting them solve.
Andrew
for 4.
Jackson.
Oh my God.
All right, I will say
Hell
you still have 2 actions because the guard is taking a while to get to you, but he's shaking his candy cane baton, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna rough you up something fierce when I get through all these damned U.S. presidents." So, fucking hell, the fucking presidents. I just realized we.
Yeah. That's why I leaned back in shock.
I did it on.
Okay.
It's gonna be Jimmy Carter.
I imagine I would want to do some sort of inspecting roll to see which of these 3, if I can eliminate another chute.
Okay.
'Cause I think we got to go down the chute. 10.
So, that's a jumbo success.
Hell yeah.
Not only do you see, so you remember. Tell you what, we enter a flashback to
Thank
your
God.
informant telling you about these shoots. Take it away, Reginald. What did they tell you?
Oh, shit.
They told me of the 3 remaining shoots. They're like, eventually the ghost guy is going to summon a bunch of presidents. It's going to be a gag.
I thought we started with 3.
Reginald, we started
with 4.
The president's destroyed one. And I guess Reginald's informant is like a psychic medium who can see the future.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And like, hey, look.
And you're going to look and you're going to see the one in the middle, and that's going to be the one. Of the 3, the one in the middle is the one to go down for the vault.
The one in the middle. You relay this to everybody, and do you try to make it to the middle one?
Yeah, let's get going.
Well, I have to say that will involve Augustus running, so let's see how he does.
Wait.
Well, Augustus might not want to.
I'm just curious. I know you just rolled. But
what was your question?
Can I yeet him over to a place?
Well, someone will have to yeet you over. They don't have problem, but neither. I mean, Reginald doesn't have problem running. He's kept up his exercises. And
I guess I'll yeet you.
That was my collaboration. Is you could yeet me.
I'll yeet you.
Let's yeet him.
Let's see what happens.
Better than running.
It's a mixed success. So Senior Poop being a 50-year-old man is not the easiest thing to yeet. You manage to push him down the flight of stairs that leads to the 3 chutes, and it successfully gets him there, but you are going to take 2 damage, Steve, going
That's
from 10 to 8.
That's fine. I'll take it. That's worth it.
And do the rest of you...
Danka, thank you.
Danka! Do the rest of you attempt to go to the chute?
Right.
I do.
I look through the crowd for a specific ghost, and I'm disappointed when I don't see him. So I have to roll to go, I guess, not yet.
What what action are you rolling?
I'm rolling keeping up with the present day, doesn't know current stuff.
Oh, I see.
Almost, not quite.
Oof. I'm gonna say, okay, so Frankie, I see what you're doing, and I respect the hustle. But if you be making these rolls, if you fail them, I will be doing stuff. So I'm gonna say, so first off, should I even ask who it is you're looking for?
Use a bad skill is my idea. Safe moment to use a bad skill.
Yes, no, I understand that, and I respect that. But if you're taking those risks, if you're fucking around, sometimes you will find out. Let me ask before we even get to the result of this. Should I ask which president you were looking to see?
No, I'm just like
I'm
looking for President Shaquille O'Neal, and I'm like, what the fuck? Where's Shaq?
Where's Shaq? Where is Shaq? Well, okay, you know what? So you say that out loud. You're like, where's President Shaq? And all the ghosts stop and look at you. And they're like, are you serious? And they all gather around you and they give you such a lecturing, such a verbal beatdown about the history and importance of the presidency of the United States of America that you take 3 ghost damage.
Damn, ouch. I'll do it for Mr. O'Neal. President O'Neal.
You take 2. You take 2. That is harsh.
Okay, thank you.
I
know we're not supposed to influence future elections, but I was at least hoping I could get some Shaq advice.
Maybe we can get Dwight Elizondo Mountain Dew Herbert Camacho one of these days.
True. You all make it down the chute. Notably, this chute is where defect candy goes. Sorry. All of the chutes are defect candy. So it's like a quality control thing. Little robot arms grab the bad pieces of candy, toss them down the chutes. The middle chute, notably, has only pristine candy. Not just good, but like notably perfect going down that chute. So the three of you all jump down that chute and find that at the bottom is a perfectly like cushioned area where the pristine candy will come to no harm, and neither will you. You look around, and the room that you find yourself in now is one where the candy that is immaculately perfect is put into a special container labeled mysteriously for his use only. That box is filled with the perfect candy and is, through an automated process, shuffled away into through a conveyor belt. It goes to like a special hole. This room looks different than every other room you've ever seen in the candy shop so far. And when you look around, you really see only two exit points. You see another door, and then you see the chute that the perfect candy goes into right next to the door. There is no one else here. However, you have created a disturbance in the perfect candy, and an alarm starts going off.
Fuck. This place just gets weirder and weirder. I knew about the factory part of it. Like, I said that Wonka is the only other factory in town, but like, I didn't know about this. I didn't know about the vault.
This alarm on my ears. PB, can you like poltergeist the technology or something? Can you make it like bug out and stop? This shit sucks.
I can't hear you over the alarm.
Can you stop the alarm?
I'm not doing the alarm.
I know. Can you make it stop?
No.
Okay. Great. So, narratively, I guess we're talking like this the rest of the stream.
While you think there's a screen in the room that corresponds to the alarm. It says candy. What is it? What's the word I'm looking for here? Like candy is quarantined, or like the perfect candy has been like touched in some way. Like it basically, you get the impression that needs to be perfect, flawless, and in messing up the program, you have caused a quarantining of some kind, and the room begins to get warm, a little too warm. The screen says cleansing in effect.
Okay, we should leave. We should definitely get the fuck out.
Yeah. What's with this extra
Take the candy
door?
and let's go. Yoink that candy and let's go.
Yoink it? Sure. Hold on. Let's. Yeah.
All right, we can yoink.
Yoink. It works.
We haven't done anything more than 10. That's crazy.
I will say you all. So you don't like, you are unable to grab the most recent box filled of perfect candy before it slides through the door. But the candy that came down with you, you grab it up and put it in your pockets, and
Okay.
it is
perfect.
It is like the cream of the crop, perfect candy.
I wish I could eat this.
The room starts to get warmer still, uncomfortably warm now.
I mean, my thought is that door.
You're better at sneaking than running.
This is true. Yeah, can you tiptoe really fast?
Can we do Scooby-Doo tiptoes?
You're trying to tiptoe to the door?
Fast.
Sure. You could have just walked over, but let's see what happens.
I'm gonna walk over.
Oh! You
Good.
you tiptoe, you sneak and tiptoe so good that you confuse the like candy detection system, and it's like, wait, has the candy been like influenced? We need to send someone down to check this out so we can tell for sure. So the room now cools down. It was going to burst into flames, you could probably
And they
tell.
were friends.
However, there is now an inspector coming down to check on what's going on. You are all at the door.
But they don't know where we are.
They don't know. No, they don't know who you are. They're going to probably be miffed, but who knows? You can hear their footsteps coming down. I said there was only one door. There's only one door. You put your ear towards it and you can tell that the footsteps are coming closer and closer from down a supposed hallway through that door. The only other opening is the hole in the wall where the candy was being shooted through.
All right.
What do you do?
Would my intel tell me that chute of where the candy is going is where we need to go next?
I would make you roll for that, and you would have to give me a skill that you would roll to like. I mean, you tell me. You tell me.
Yeah, because I thought it would have been the door, but if that's where the people are coming from, that's not like where the ticket would be. Current stuff, making friends. Yeah, is it a keeping up with present day, like modern day, like heist layout, vault layout?
You know what? I'll buy it. Let's see what happens. Cool. So you roll, and you get a mixed success. So you have a flashback, and you remember that the golden ticket was being kept next to something mysterious that you couldn't get intel on, but you could remember that the perfect candy is being shoved to that mysterious thing. So presumably wherever that candy is going to is wherever the ticket is, and that's why you needed to go down that chute. And as far as like, so the mixed part is that you don't know what it is that candy is going to or what it's for, but you do know that hole in the wall is the perfect place to go to. And
can we fit there?
So tell you what,
or should we ask?
You tell me how big the hole is, and I'll make a world roll for it.
Big, huge, fucking
big to fit us. I mean. Like
I heard big and fucking huge. Let's see.
Well,
big and huge holes.
As long as we can fit.
A mixed success. So the hole, I take it back. It's not just a hole in the wall. It's a giant hole in the floor. Easily 3 people's lengths across. The mixed part of this success is that when you go over to it, Senior POOP and Reginald, do you fall in? I think you do. I think you slip on another errant jelly bean, and
these damn beans,
and you fall down the hole. As for Floyd the peanut butter ghost, they are a floating entity, so they don't fall down the hole. And I'll leave it up to Frankie once they're back to tell us if the peanut butter ghost goes with them or not. Although Frankie might be gone for a second, so tell you what, let's just let's keep it going. So you all fall down the hole.
Going down the hole, and Frankie will stay up there.
You fall down the hole. I'm gonna say Augustus and Reginald both take 1 damage, so you're at 7, Augustus, and Reginald is at 8. Meanwhile, Floyd, the peanut butter ghost, just casually floats down and is like, yeah, what's the problem? And what you find down there is a giant... Oh gosh, how do I even describe this? It is like an amalgamation of candy. Imagine a monster made of candy. It's giant, it's chained, and it just gets bigger and bigger as the candy falling from the pit falls onto the monster, accumulating into this beast you see before you.
In all my years.
The beast is chained. It notices you 3, and it comes up as close as it can get when it's the chain attached to its collar like stretches as far as it can go. It is like a foot away from your face with candy corned teeth and like nails made of like candied glass. It is threatening, but it can't quite get to you. You look around and you see that the room really doesn't have much other use other than containing this monster.
I mean,
So we don't see anything. Sorry,
I could suck, but I just don't know what to suck.
Yeah, we could get eaten. Frankie, some wild shit has happened.
I feel like if we approach the monster, it's gonna be bad.
There's a beast. What's going on with the beast?
Yeah, we fell
let's
down
catch
the hole.
Frankie up real quick. So okay, so
I try to make friends with it.